And I was like, hell yeah. Finally. All of my spices in one place, you know? I felt like a man because I was like, you know, before a boy keeps maybe one or two non-exotic spices all willy-nilly in a cabinet. But now I'm a man. I've got an entire library for my tasty dust. From far-off lands. Go to a lot of weddings this past wedding season, which is great. I love weddings. Very fun. The one thing I don't like about weddings is the ceremony. Because in the ceremony, it's almost always, you got a priest. And the part that I don't, it's like the priest that is the part that I hate. You know, and with all the Catholic shit aside, with all the priest issues aside, the reason I hate priests is because of priest humor, okay? And like as a comedian, like we work hard for our laughs, you know? And you go to a wedding, and this priest just has a captive audience of 200 people, and they do the lamest hack jokes, and they just kill! They kill! And then after the wedding, you watch every single one of those guests go up to the priest and shake his hand and say, "Father, you are so funny. Oh my God, I love that." And his jokes are always the same. They're always hack wedding jokes. Always the same. He'll always do the homily, do the I do's, and then he'll be giving advice, and he'll turn to the groom and he'll say, "Hey buddy, I got 2 words for a successful marriage." "Yes, honey!" And it'll kill. Y'all don't like it, but the wedding crowd sure does. It kills. Everyone cracks up. And like I got 2 problems. Like number 1, that's a hack joke. Everybody does it. I see all the priests do it. Everywhere. Number 2, it's so wrong. Everyone knows that marriage is about finding a partner who can challenge you, okay? You don't want someone who says yes, dear, all the time. You want someone you can grow with. Build you up, you know? I get all heated in my seat, and I'm like, oh, I hate this guy. And then I'm like, wait, Tom, you gotta chill out. This priest is just a stupid virgin. He doesn't know a thing about marriage. And you're homecoming king 2006, baby. You slurp puss every chance you can get. And I'm like, yeah, I am homecoming king 2006 and prom king 2007. All right. Good year for Tom Fell. Oh man. Yeah, like I said, I was a pretty good boy throughout my entire adult life. 29 and I just started smoking weed. Yeah, become a real disciple of the ganj recently. Praising Jah a lot, love it, love the stuff. And it's like I feel like I jumped on the train. Like at 29, I feel like I'm about like 14 or 15 years too late. So like I missed out on all the cool stoner stuff you do as a kid, but I'm like really catching up to it, like having to do everything as an adult. So the other day I got really high and I was like, oh man, I'm high as shit. I got to do something cool. And I was like, now's the time, Tom. Now's the time to listen to Dark Side of the Moon by Pink Floyd for the first time high. And I was like, hell yes. So I flipped it on YouTube and just there was no video to it. I just watched the album cover for 40 minutes. But I listened to it and I was like, my God. And I said this aloud and I was like, I've never heard so much music! And then I was like, man, weed is the greatest drug if you want to hear more music per song. It really just maximizes that, you know? Way safer than alcohol. Way safer than alcohol. Oh man. Okay, so y'all, this has been a good time so far. I'm glad y'all have enjoyed some of this wholesome comedy. I want to try something a little different tonight because lately I've been feeling that I don't know, I've been feeling a lot of my comedy is kind of generic, you know. And I think that to make it in comedy, you have to find a niche. You know, you have to find your audience. So I've been experimenting with this new kind of persona, some new material really. To try and find more of a niche audience. So I was wondering if I could see if you guys might like that a little bit. Would y'all be into that? Alright, cool. Thank you guys so much. Just give me one second. Luckily it doesn't take a whole lot to set up for. Just swing a beer for the red, white, and blue. Alright, y'all, what's up? How's it going tonight? Yo, my name is Tom Feld. I am Chicago's only tank-based comedian. How y'all feeling? Yo, we got any fans of tank-based comedy in the audience? Okay, we got some tank heads, and hey, if you aren't a fan of tank-based comedy, you're gonna learn a thing or two tonight, alright? Yo, where my fellas at? Where they at? Hell yeah, let me hear you a little louder, fellas. Where my fellas at? Yeah, I like that bark. Yo, fellas. Y'all ever been walking down the street and you see a booty so fine, it's got your head turning like the gun turret on an M4 Sherman? I'm talking. Oh, but for real, y'all, that was the first fully traversing gun turret on a tank. A major development in tank warfare. Yo, y'all know the difference between a light tank and a heavy tank?
No.
The heavy tank got married and gave up. I'm just joking, but for real, y'all, it's their tactile mobility and strategic objectives in war. Oh man, it's pretty rough political climate out there. Pretty tough time politically. Never had a more divided country in our lives. We got Trump voters on one side and everybody else on the other. And I was talking to my buddy the other day and trying to figure out what's best for the country. And he said, you know, the only way I think we're going to move forward in this country, the only way we're going to make progress is if we build a bridge. Build a bridge to the other side. And I was like, build a bridge? Buddy, what do I look like? An M60A1 AVLB? Oh, but for real, y'all, that stands for Armored Vehicle Launched Bridge. It's a really cool type of tank. It can just roll up to a ravine or some shit and just deploy a bridge and everyone can just cross right on over it. It's a really modern marvel in tank warfare. It's very special. It's a shame if y'all never see it in action. It's really wonderful. Oh man. Well, y'all, that was 6 hours of research. For about a 2.5 minute bit. Y'all have been a wonderful crowd. Thank you very much. Give it up for Ed Town.
That dude is too handsome to be that funny, you know what I'm saying? You know? He looks good. Why is that funny?